Right, let's start out in India, where there is, of course, a lot of press reacting to this tragic story of this 23-year-old who was gang raped and then who later died in hospital.
That's right. Now, the rape triggered outrage in India, and the press is mourning her death. We're going to take a look at The Hindu, which says that the rape victim was cremated in a rush and away from the public eye. It was a very low-key event. And inside, The Hindu explains that so far the identity of this young woman has been kept a secret. Now, she's being called a Braveheart, India's daughter. Some of the media has just chosen a very symbolic name to refer to her. Some are calling her Nirbhaya. Now, this is because, according to Indian law, the disclosure of a rape victim's name is punishable with 2 years in jail and a fine. Now, some people, according to The Hindu, are calling for an exception to the rule to be made. They say that she's an ideal, she's becoming a hero, we need to reveal her name, if anything, just to pay tribute to her. And a lot of people say that they want to give her a medal, so they want to know exactly who she is.
Okay, and a lot of protesters calling as well for action from the government.
That's right. This is on the front page of another Indian daily called the Times of Daily. They say, Times of India, don't let Nirbhaya's fire die. Now, a lot of the angry protesters are calling for a change in the country's rape laws. Also, they're calling for judicial reforms and police reforms to make it safer for women on the streets. And the Times of India sent one of their reporters onto one of these buses to just see what the situation is like. And it's a pretty harrowing and scary investigation that she did. She said she boarded a bus around 10:30, was riding it until about midnight. She described cat calls while waiting for the bus, very deep stares while she's on the bus. She says that a female presence is a rarity past the Cinderella hour. And she says that this journey is still fraught with danger 2 weeks after this horrible rape.
Okay, the international press has been reacting as well, Flo.
That's right, just to show you, it's on the front page of a lot of newspapers today. Here it is on the front page of the Wall Street Journal, photo of protests here. Also on the Spanish press, El País has another photo here of protests asking for justice to be done. And here, the Times has a photo of another candlelit vigil. Now, in their editorial, the International Herald Tribune talks about this today, and they say that this is not just an isolated case of violence in India. It says that this brutal gang rape has cast a cold light on how badly India treats its women. And it says that despite India's economic advances, it tolerates a shocking amount of abuse for women. It says that rape cases have increased a lot in the last couple of years. And these are only the reported cases. A lot of women are shamed into silence. It says that this is something that India really needs to do, and it can't reach its potential if half its population is afraid. Now, The Independent points out that this is not an India-specific situation. Rape is something that all countries, whether they are developed or developing countries, have to deal with. It's endemic everywhere, and this is just a reminder that action needs to be taken.
It's a really tough story to cover, isn't it, Flo? All right, well, let's move on. It is, of course, New Year's Eve, and The Guardian has been looking at 2012 in numbers, I believe.
That's right. What do the numbers tell you about 2012? Well, it was a year of mosts, according to The Guardian. Okay. It was, for instance, the most expensive election was the U.S. election. Obama spent over $1.1 billion. Romney spent just a little bit more, or a lot more, really, $1.2 billion. Now, Obama's victory tweet was the most retweeted tweet of all history. 8,000, more than 800,000 times. Also, the most viewed music video was the Psy Gangnam Style. Yeah, it was viewed more than 1 billion times. Now, if you add all that together, that's 7,000 years of time. So all sorts of fun figures. And The Guardian also looks at what we can look forward to in 2013, of course. Now, it's going to be a year of crucial elections in Germany, Israel, Iran. It's also going to be the year of the snake in China. I did not know that.
No,
and the crossword puzzle is turning 100, so it's going to be a very eventful year. Also, Barack Obama is going to start his second term. Now, the Herald Tribune looks at the big thing on his agenda, and that's going to be gun control. This cartoon where you see an assault rifle smoking, and it says, "This year, I'm going to stop smoking."
All right, we'll have to wait and see. Thank you very much, Flo. Florence Vilmano there with our press review. Stay tuned to France 24.